kick back on the boat. You got 2 wins in the bag. You know, it's like a big old treasure chest. And you sit back on the seas and you be like, "Nyar, we got 2 in the bag. Our bellies full of pirate wine. We can just look avast the yon seas and see what be breaching out there, fellas. We'll play our accordions. We'll be doing our silly sauce dances and figuring out what could be beneath those waters. Nyar." Whale week, son. So, yesterday, a lot of you got mad at me for agreeing with Paul Pierce. You know, I didn't like the way it felt either. Although I did feel like it was a fair point to make. You know, just saying. Like I saw Zaslow yesterday on Twitter was like, LeBron's never lost in the first round, but he loses with Dion Waiters and J.R. Smith, and that's a blemish on his GOAT resume. Bro, just ignore the fact that he has Anthony Davis on his team. I love that. Okay, keep holding water for LeBron.
But why doesn't it falls on LeBron? Not
it does.
Anthony Davis?
Yeah, because you want to know something. If you wanted a more well-rounded team, you should have waited for Anthony Davis to be a free agent, and instead you trade away all the Lakers. Could have had Brandon Ingram. He was the most improved player of the year.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Don't act like that wasn't LeBron. Don't act like that's not LeBron's.
Hey.
That's not LeBron's decision.
Doesn't Ingram remind you of Derrick Jones Jr.? Thin.
He is thin. He is thin, but he's a lot better than Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But this.
Did you know he was going to be this good?
No.
Because they all thought Kyle Kuzma was the guy, right?
Now he's not as improved as Bam Adebayo. But there's no shame in being the second most improved player in the league. So.
You stop.
But now another one of our enemies, blast from the past. His name is Brian Windhorst.
Oh, boy.
Now, he was writing a piece about the Sixers, all right? Just saying what a mess they are. That team sucks. But he had a little blurb in there, Leroy, a little blurby blurb. And this is what Windy has to say, all right? Meanwhile, elsewhere in the bubble, Jimmy Butler has the Miami Heat believing they are not only have a shot at stealing the Eastern Conference this year, but they have a huge acquisition plans for the rest of Butler's 4-year deal. Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra love Butler's mindset and how it has led the Heat to rising up into a group of overachievers. In Miami, they say that Butler is like the son of Udonis Haslem and Dwayne Wade, the combination of the 2 most definitive players in team history. In Philly, Butler feels more and more like the one who got away. Woo! How about that, Leroy? How about that? Huge acquisition plans for the next 4 years. It's amazing.
Who doesn't?
But who's going to get it done? Not the Sixers. You know they're about to go into tank mode. That's what they do. They get scared and they plow it down. All right, not the Celtics. Not the Celtics. Who the hell wants to go play there? Come on. Milwaukee. People leave Milwaukee. Where are they going to go? Are you going to go out west? Get out of here. Come on. You know what that means. We all know what that means. Big things, Leroy. Look it out in the seas. Windhorst even Windhorst has to, and you know that pains Windhorst to have to write that.
Robbie, I think I need a doctor. Because in the last 2 days, I had to listen to Tobin agree with Paul Pierce and Brian Windhorst.
I can't help that. Listen, when the worst person you know makes a good point, I can't help that I have to agree with it. What do you want me to do, Leroy? I'm supposed to ignore it? Am I supposed to call him a quack?
No.
Am I supposed to call him a charlatan?
Where's Poe Petty? Because the Tobin I know
what's to be petty
would
about?
Never. You would disagree just because spite.
Nah.
Just out of spite.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's not very mature. Why would I do that?
Wait, your name is associated with silly sauce, and now you're talking about being mature?
What am I saying? So let me get this straight.
Yep.
So Windhorst goes out there.
Music. I need the music.
If Windhorst goes out there and he says that the Heat have huge acquisition plans for the rest of Butler's 4 years. Why am I supposed to be upset by that?
Yeah.
That's all the doctor would do to you, Leroy. Just give me some more silly sauce.
Hey. Oh, he would give me the he'd see if I had the antibiotics for the silly sauce.
Doctor, I can't stop shimmying.
I gotta tell you. J Balvin, not terrible.
Not terrible, especially now that you know it's the Gopher song.
I can't understand a word he's saying,
But I like it.
but I like it.
Oh, man. Now the big thing is
And
here.
wait, another thing.
What?
You know he names all of his songs after colors?
Amarillo,
Oh, I
Yes,
didn't know that was a trend.
Go look at the album.
naranja,
Negra,
Wow,
Verde.
good catch, Leroy.
azul.
Yep.
It's
That's
like-
on there.
He names a song like Johnny Walker names his drinks.
That's a point.
Point for Robbie.
How much?
Yep.
Let me
Here
ask
we
you
go. Come Monday, Tobin will agree with something Bill Simmons says.
I think he's done that recently.
Well, Bill Simmons is like he's all over the Heat. He's slobbering all over. Sneaky team out there. Look, how can I look if these dummies decide to see the light? Am I supposed to ignore them? If they are thirsty, should I not give my neighbor water? What should I do? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but I could tell that I'm tired of your silly sauce. I just reached over and talked into my thermos.
Robbie, let's get to some headlines, man. What do we got?
This is WAXYAM South Miami and WSFSFM HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
All of this, of course, is incumbent upon that we're keeping everything that we got because I don't want to get rid of anybody. So make it happen, Andy.
Well, you got to say that after the last 2 years you tried to trade everybody.
Also have been the first to discover most of these gems, and stood up for Goran Dragic internationally in a scandal.
Only low-pressure Leroy with PP on a story about the Heat improving.
True. You see, we got that cone that's coming, Robbie.
I did see that.
Yeah, we got a cone. See, on hurricanes they have a cone of uncertainty. Leroy, cone of negativity.
Wow.
And it's going to strengthen
Oh, it's going to strengthen.
into
Especially-
a superstorm of gloom and doom.
Give me 2 more wins against the Pacers,
Wait.
and it's going to strengthen.
Wait. Hold on. Robbie is so much more negative about Florida sports than me.
Oh, whoa.
Not the Heat.
I
Kane,
just call it
sure.
like I see it.
Canes.
Did you see that?
I mean,
Did you see that? PSA?
Spider Watch. I didn't
you-
invite Spider Watch.
Leroy? Did you watch the PSA yesterday by Manny Diaz?
No.
Oh man, it was so good. First
was
of all,
good.
it took like 9 takes.
Really?
It took like 9 takes, and the mask kept falling off his face. It was hilarious. It doesn't serve well over the radio because you have to see all the terrible cut edits, and you have to see his mask continue to fall off his nose.
Wait, so what? But my question is, why the hell would they do that?
Because he's trying to send a message to all the students: be responsible on campus so you can watch us play football.
Okay, with a mask that falls off, that doesn't sound.
I know.
Why would they put? Why would they show that?
I don't know. It probably took too many takes. He had to go coach practice. Should have just had Ed Orgeron do it. You go out there, you want to stop in a Corona into Beverly.
All right.
Robbie, I'm
So, somebody says Leroy is like the cone you put on your dog when he goes to the vet. Yeah, I'm protecting you from the silly sauce.
You're not protecting us. We want to bask. We want to be slathered right now.
No, I'm the reality.
No.
Really?
First of all, you're not. Like,
I'm
don't
Mr.
act like
Reality.
you. Yeah, don't act like you haven't been basking in the silly sauce more than you would want to, more than you care to admit.
Sometimes I get sucked in. I don't want to.
You love that gopher.
Everybody gets sucked
Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I'm feeling down, right? I just put up the little. Yep. I just put up the little gopher, and I'm
Sure.
all cheered up again. Because first, see, I get that I get the visual of you doing it next to the golfer. A lot of people don't get that.
Am I in a hole? Like, am I popped out of a hole, or am I
it's in the
dancing on the grass next to him?
No, you have to be seated, so you're in the hole next to him.
But here's the thing, though. Everybody eventually gets lost in the sauce. That's just how it goes. Like, did you see yesterday the Miami Heat? See their Twitter account? Tweeting out Strokinson? Come on. What am I supposed to do? You know, you keep telling me that these are stupid things, and then yet I keep getting reinforcement that what I'm doing is correct.
I
You
know. And there's certain things that I see out there in Twitter land, right? And I'm like, the first thing comes to mind is, whew, I got to deal with this tomorrow. Yep, got to deal with this.
And you know, because now people are starting to send you like red flares, like on Twitter, be like,
right.
Be ready for this tomorrow, Leroy.
They give me heads up. I get heads up throughout the day.
Yep.
Tobin, he's got one. Like,
listen, there's a lot of haters out there. I don't know what to tell you. You know what it makes me happiest? When I saw Strokinson yesterday, you know what made me happiest about it?
What?
I thought of old Cucumber Water who comes on after us, and it drives her nuts that I'm nails on all these nicknames. I'm just the best at it, and it's gonna. And now I have a team endorsement on my nickname for Duncan Robinson. A team endorsement.
Wait till the Marlins start calling Brian Anderson the groundskeeper.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Trust me.
Not
He
the
already
Raker.
knows, though. I call him the groundskeeper. When we had him on, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, groundskeeper?"
yeah, that's
So keeper.
somebody says Leroy needs to embrace the culture. Right now, he's not feeling the heat deep in his soul.
Because this is what he wants
I
to
am
do.
feeling the heat,
Look-
but it may.
Let me do a show like Leroy. Let's just see what happens the next two games. You know, like, let's not overreact. It's the first round. You want to talk about what's going to happen down the road months? We got to talk about what's going to happen on Saturday. Nothing is guaranteed in sports.
Hey, says the guy who plays the game. That's a win. That's the loss.
Yeah, that's right.
the greatest game.
That's the greatest game.
No, it's not.
You want to ask me about Saturday? Win.
What about Monday, game 4?
Win.
Oh God.
Now I can't tell you what goes beyond that because I don't know if the Bucks will get past the Magic. We have to see.
Really? Let me tell you. Gentlemen sweep. Like, that Orlando team cannot score a lick.
So Giannis is going to walk around with a monocle. I say, my good sir, yes.
But I will say this. The way Milwaukee plays, they have a better chance of somebody running up on them than the way the Heat play. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they are Giannis or bust.
Because this Chris Middleton's a no-show. He's a no-show in the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Heat, the shooting, oh my God. Playoff record yesterday, Leroy, 18 threes.
Well, because everybody felt, I can shoot that. Jay Crowder gets 2-3 threes a game, and because nobody's paying attention.
Does Jay Crowder fall more than the average player? It seems like he's falling all over
He
the
does
place.
fall a lot.
Is that just him exuding so much culture that he just falls over? His body can't take it? Is it like,
His body's just overflowing with culture and he falls?
Just like he just can't even take it. Is it like Superman learning his strength in Smallville? Like he doesn't even know what to do with himself?
Really?
You ever watch Smallville?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember when he was going through puberty and when he got turned on, he'd have the laser eyes? He had the hot teacher? Hilarious.
Wasn't Aquaman in that too?
He was. He went to UM. He was full of swag in the show.
So he had the touchdown crown. But he was 6-6.
Yeah,
that's Aquaman.
Typical
That's
of Aquaman.
You're a superhero, but nobody needs you.
Yeah, typical.
I don't go in the water.
Full of confidence, no results. What do we got for headlines, Robbie?
Well, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Since we were on Whale Talk. You know how the Heat bros out there, they love to throw out the trades that nobody will accept. Like Kyle Alexander, Silva, and a second-round pick for Giannis. Who says no?
I feel bad for Kyle Alexander, too, because who's to say this guy's not going to be amazing next year?
It's fair. That's the go-to Heat bro trade.
I mean,
Right.
keep in mind, Duncan Robinson only played 13 games last year.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe Kyle Alexander's amazing.
But
Can't laugh at anybody they have.
I feel like earlier in the season, Kendrick Nunn was like a valued commodity. Like you would actually put him in legitimate trade offers. Now, is he more in the class with Kyle Alexander and Chris Silva that it's just an insult if you offer Kendrick Nunn?
It's not an insult because he still had a good year, but I definitely think that it's definitely taken a hit for sure. Like he goes from starter to not even getting a minute in the playoffs.
Hey, man, here's the thing. If you're going to put that much stock in a rookie, what's killing Kendrick Nunn is the other rookies on the team are balling out. But that's not normal for this time of year. It happens, but it's usually not normal. Usually they get tired. They got to fight through some things. And Kendrick Nunn never had an opportunity to do that. So he's short on all of his jump shots, right? He's pressing. He's turning the ball over. He's doing exactly what rookies do. So I'm not going to read into it any more than that. Now, if he continues to play this way next year, all right, then we got to have a conversation. But I'm still, if you have Kendrick Nunn stock, right, I wouldn't sell it.
It's a hold.
Right, the guy can play.
You got no choice but to hold.
It's only down here. You don't understand how fortunate you are to have young guys who are actually producing at a high level and haven't really hit this wall.
I mean, I got to send you what somebody just tweeted.
Really?
I mean, you're going to be so mad.
What? Oh, boy.
Leroy, you have to see this Photoshop that was just sent to us.
It better not. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of... Come on.
Oh, please go through. Oh, here it goes.
Ah!
Category 33.
What the hell? What's wrong with you people? Why? Why? But wait. If I'm this, what is Robbie?
I call it like I see it. I dissipate.
He's way worse than I am.
Well, sometimes I miss.
Shout out to Manny Montana for this photo. I just retweeted it at 790 the ticket.
I
guys
bet
can
you
see.
did.
Hurricane Leroy. We're back after this. Duncan Strokinson, 24 points, 7 of 8 from downtown. That tied a Heat record for most threes in a playoff game.
He had that in the third quarter. He didn't even really shoot.
Goran Dragic, he had 20.6 assists.
I wanted him to get the record.
I want him to get the record too. He'll get it. He'll get it before the playoffs are over.
Tobin, Leroy, just be ready to be, I told you, guy, when it comes to the Heat, hanging on the muffler or the bandwagon, get out of here. Really? Is that me?
A little bit.
No.
Bit.
Don't give me that.
A little bit. Like as soon if they were to lose to the Bucks, you'd be like, "I told you, and you didn't want Oladipo."
No, that's not. No.
So you think the Heat are going to go to the finals?
What I said is that I am not scared of Milwaukee because from what I've seen, it's Giannis or bust.
I like the texter who says, "Did Leroy say that he's going to have a Kendrick Nunn stock hold? I thought he hated stock up, stock down." Boxed in.
I said if
Boxed
you
in.
had Kendrick Nunn stop. I didn't get boxed in.
Boxed in.
You've been boxed in.
Okay, let me just say this. The stock up, stock down reference that you guys use is in camp before these guys have played any football or basketball. Right? I'm talking about a guy that's played most of his rookie season that has fallen off a little bit, that started off on fire. There's a difference. I've seen him play basketball at the highest level. And so, for everybody to just all of a sudden say he's a bum, I'm like, no, he's young. I'd hold on to it.
What do you think about this? Speaking of stock, how about Jimmy Butler's stroke stock? Because this dude's hitting threes
Wow.
now.
Is he gonna start shooting threes now, willy nilly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be doing it willy nilly.
Are we cringing though?
Nah. You want to know why? A couple of them have been right at the end of the shot clock. Like Duncan Robinson took his powers, his super shooting powers, at the last end of the shot clock, passed them off to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler shot it, made a three. Like, they always seem to be at the end. So it's like kind of a last. He's still not like shooting it with confidence. He's like, I guess the option. Three. But
Yeah.
he's playoff Jimmy. He's Jimmy Buckets.
He's not Antoine Walkering this situation
No, he's not shooting it with 23 seconds left in the shot clock.
or Philly cheese.
Nope.
Hey, I think the funniest things in basketball is when there's like 10 seconds left to go in the quarter or half and somebody shoots at half court because they think the clock's about to run out. JaVale McGee is famous for that.
Text writes in Duncan Robinson 3 like Tesla. Tobin bought in early. Bet your ass I did. Stroke man. Everybody's on the stroke man's junk right now.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's how it is. You know, listen, you got to love you. I'm not going to be like one of these, these people who, love the indie rock band, and then when they go mainstream, you're like, you sold out, bro. I'm not going to be like that with Duncan. You got to let your peacock fly. You got to let him go.
Doesn't fly.
Listen, Duncan you know what it is, Leroy? I have to be proud. Duncan Robinson is the world's now. He's the world's. Like somebody yesterday, they were like, wow, the Heat stole your nickname. They didn't steal your nickname, Leroy. What they did, a nickname is planted like a seed. All right, you can only go out there and you could craft it, you could take care of it, and you watch it grow. And that's what I did. The stroke man, he's the world's now, and I'm proud of him. Are you proud of Duncan? Michigan man.
Of course.
Look at him. The best thing he's like the best thing in basketball. When Duncan Robinson gets on a roll shooting. Is it not the most fun thing in basketball?
There's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Division III.
What a story. Yeah, like yesterday, Jimmy Butler, by the way, a.k.a. the best teammate ever, he puts up on social media yesterday a picture of Duncan Robinson in his Williams & Mary jersey. He says, good win, Miami Heat. You've come a long way, Duncan Robinson. Division III, Leroy. Nobody wanted him in college. Nobody wanted him in the pros. And now he
ended up
can't
at
be.
Michigan.
Yeah, afterwards. Afterwards, I'm like,
hey, so did Cam Newton, dude.
he stole some laptops allegedly. I don't know if it's alleged or not.
I mean, he kicked off of Florida for it, so it might be more than allegedly.
Somebody said that's a slogan. Gotta let your peacock fly.
Other guys.
You do. He's the world's now. He is, and it's a beautiful thing.
What do peacocks eat?
Takes. I don't know. Look, let me see.
And they steal stuff.
I know their pooping is a big problem in Coral Gables.
I mean,
It says that wild peacocks eat fruit, berries, grains, small mammals, reptiles, small snakes, and insects.
oh, so they eat everything.
Yep. Omnivores.
Whatever fit in their mouth.
That's what you got going, man. That's what you got going. But
I
yeah,
won't say they're not as big of a problem as the iguanas. I mean, the iguanas are out of control.
Tell you what was oversold in this series: Jimmy Butler versus T.J. Warren, because that is not a thing. Oh my goodness! Everybody's like, oh, T.J. Butler versus T.J. Warren versus Jimmy Butler, the showdown. Not really, buddy.
He's
I'll tell
hurt.
you- All right. Okay. Let's just. Go
I'm not
on.
saying like it would have been much difference, but the dude does have plantar fasciitis, which is
I thought you were saying he was mentally hurt because Jimmy Butler.
no,
is
no, no,
whooping
no,
his
no, no,
ass.
no. I mean, he's physically hurt. But I mean, Like,
14
that still
points.
has nothing to do with what Jimmy was talking about.
Yeah, listen, it's a Sans Pants Friday, but it's not an overly celebratory Sans Pants Friday, all right? I'm not asking
Okay.
you, still wear some drawers, so you don't go out there in the nude yet. That's for the Bucks. All right, but don't, definitely don't be working at your desk today with pants on. You celebrate the win. You're only going to get 16 of these, and then you move on. But, for the most part, what the Heat are doing is taking care of business against a wounded animal. That's what they're trying to do. Everybody's hurt on the Pacers, and you gotta take care of it, Leroy. Don't be one of these sucker teams like the Bucks that go and lose to the Magic.